can I admit something? I haven't done my planner in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. It's been a long time. Life has been very messy lately with back to school season. We had a tropical storm, so we had last week was just definitely not what I thought it was going to be, and just things have been very messy, and I haven't gotten myself together. I have done things, and I have like my ideal week, so that helps because I kind of know what I should be doing at any given time, but it's just been a mess. I haven't gotten up on time. Haven't been doing what I need to do. So today we're gonna do an old-fashioned plan with me for the week so that we can just get things out and figure it out and figure out what I need to do and when. I've been doing my planner pretty much the same way for a while, so I would love to, you know, show you what that looks like in a week for my life. So I'm gonna go change because it's hot and I just got home from school and I would like to put on something really cozy. So I'm gonna look a lot less cute in a few minutes, but it's okay because you've seen me all sorts of ways. So let's do that. Oh, let's get some coffee too. That sounds good. I finally get a tripod and I cannot for the life of me get it to work. Actually, that's not true. I've always had a tripod. I just usually refuse to use them. Me too low, me too high. Do I care? That's the other question. Here, let's prop you up. Top my Bible. That's a nice thick book. And then we should be all right. Okay, so let's plan for the week. The good news is this week is actually really easy to plan for because if I've done all the work that I needed to do, then it should be really easy. So all I need is a notebook. I still love Erin Condren just because they have the interchangeable covers and good thick quality paper. So I will link those down below. I use one marker. I just pick one for the week. I usually use a mild liner because that's usually what I have around. And then I need a pen. I usually stick one on the binding, but I don't have one. So those are all of my supplies. And then in addition to that, I have my bullet journal. So why I said this should be pretty easy if I did everything else correctly is because I very much adhere to a structured planning system of like yearly to usually quarterly, but recently it's been more like kind of whenever I need it to, and then monthly, and then all I have to do is like translate the monthly things to the weekly things. So it actually makes life really, really easy. So if I can not be attacked by a dog and I can find my August setup, which is easy because I have little tabs. All right, so if I find my August situation set up, then I can go, see, here's where we fell apart. I can go to the monthly and I have weekly things. Now, I do not actually have anything written in my week because I apparently didn't get that far. So that's good to know. Now, the good thing is I actually have everything that I need to get done on my, like, not quarterly, I don't know what to call it. I'm basically taking the year and dividing it into chunks, but they're not always the same amount of chunks. So like right now it's 2 months that I'm putting together. Other times it's going to be 1 month where I'm working on a project or 3 months where I'm working on a project. So it just kind of depends. I don't know what we call that, but I already have the longer term planning situated. So what I will do is I will look at the longer term planning and then I will just add things to my list. And I even prioritized things in like the most important, which means that it should be really easy. So first things first, we do a preview page. I got purple this time. So my preview page always looks the same. And I just put preview at the top. And then I have a box, another box. I have like my weekly overview essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 more boxes. Okay, so this is what every preview looks like. In here, what I'm going to write is my top 3 most important things to do this week. Things I need to be aware of. So sometimes that's things like something I'm really focusing on, or something that needs to get done, or something that's going on. So like, back to school, that kind of stuff. If there's like a sale, those are things I put in here. This is weekly overview. So I'll put each day of the week and I'll just add in like events. Those are things that are actually like happening on each day. And then here is like business stuff, like just to check off. And then here is personal stuff to check off. So just anything that's not business related. So that is how I do my preview pages. Then each day, I've been doing 2 days to a page. I used to do 1 day to a page. It just kind of depends on what I've got going on. And I like having that option that I can kind of switch things up. I just split it into 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like this. So in here, I put the most important, the top 3 things I need to do. This is, usually I'll put like what we're having for dinner, usually what I read in the Bible, like just things like that are not like to-dos. They're just things I need to kind of track. And then any other things that I need to do, usually that are less important. So things like, cleaning the bathroom. That's not something I feel like needs to get into like my top 3 for the day, but it is something that does need to get done. So let me finish up each of these, and then I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I do like a notes section. And then if I need more pages, then I can use more pages, which is the beauty of using a blank notebook, because you can switch it up. So I'm going to add the other ones and fill things up, and see you in a minute. So I filled in the rest of the week, and then I added in a couple of things that I've got going on, and then my top 3 most important. So then what I like to do is start here with those top 3. So I need to post some blog posts. Let's give a number, maybe let's say 6 blogs posted. I'm not going to break that down because I know what that entails. So I've got that. And then I know I need to film videos this week. I haven't filmed videos in a while, which kind of goes along with blog posts. And so I can put that on there. And then I'm doing a product set. So I need to finish the roll of measure worksheets. And then I want to do maybe the treble clef ones this week. That's an update. And treble clef, roll measure, like centers activity. Okay, so there's 3 things. Will I get those all done? I don't know. In my Bible class, I'm doing a side quest every week to try to get 1 lesson pack done every week. So I'm actually a little bit behind because I didn't finish the one from last week. So I need to finish that one, which was Elijah and the Prophets of Baal. It's almost done. And then I want to do Elijah going to heaven. And my time to work on that is in the evenings after dinner. So that's like what I've been trying to do. I figured out I can usually finish a lesson pack if I use my template and it's something that I've already taught my kids in 2 days, which all the lesson packs I'm doing currently are things I've already taught my kids. So I already have maybe a few pages ready. I already have a lesson plan ready, especially if somebody else taught that lesson, because I usually type everything up if someone else is teaching. So I can usually do that in 2 evenings. So there's that. Now I also have a random side quest that I am going to put down here that's not super relevant, and that is that I came up with a game that we're going to do for the fruits of the spirit, which doesn't have to do with the other things. However, it does need to get done this week because we need to use it on Sunday at church with my kiddos. So that is something that is on there. And that is probably plenty of things to finish as far as work goes. I probably will not even finish all of that stuff, but we shall see. In terms of like my more personal things, I do that in the second box, and I kind of split it between like things I have to do and things I like want to for like mental health. So things I have to do, I need to put away the laundry. I need to tidy my office a bit. I need to vacuum and clean the bathrooms. That's on the list every week. And I usually split up vacuum upstairs and vacuum downstairs as 2 different items, and that helps. Then on like my personal note, I would like to play piano, maybe shoot for twice this week. So I'm going to put that down, and then maybe we'll shoot for walking the dogs twice this week as well. And those are kind of the main things. Oh, and I have an Etsy order I need to ship because someone ordered an actual like thing. I think that might be most everything. I have a few like returns, so I have stuff to take to Goodwill, and then an Amazon return. So I should probably get those done this week. And then that's a pretty good, decent amount that I probably can't get more of. So here's where we're starting. Now, every day, I only have to take a few minutes to work on this. So I will add in things that I do like specifically on each day, but mostly I just do one day at a time for the most part. So I just add like, okay, Monday. So today I'm gonna do the Fruit of the Spirit game first because I know that has to be done on Sunday. So I'm gonna put that as most important. I'm gonna say, get this video up. I'm going to put laundry away. Tidy the living room and kitchen. That's probably all I'm gonna be able to check off today, is kind of my thought. Oh, and I do need to water the garden because it did not rain today. So I need to do that. So that's my Monday. I usually have 3 things in the top, but if I don't get all 3 things, then it is what it is. So that's where we are. It's not a lot because I already went to school and I'm already home. So, you know, gotta do other things. Oh, and we're gonna have breakfast for dinner there. So that's pretty much all I really need to do today. Tomorrow, I did go ahead and put trash because the trash comes on Tuesdays. I need to clean out the fridge. That's a necessity. And then I know that I'm going to film videos tomorrow, which means I need to prep videos either tomorrow or tonight. And then I know that I am going to have some time in the morning to work. Oh, and I need to write emails. So I will do emails and not work on blog posts. So that is, you know, all the things that I know that I need to get done tomorrow. So that's kind of how it looks. And in the morning, I'll just add things to the list. And I try not to do too far in advance because I hate when I plan out like the whole week and then the week doesn't go how I want it to go. And then I have to like scratch everything out. That really bothers me. So instead, I've been trying to do like just 1 or 2 days at a time. And that way I can kind of see more of what it all is going to look like, and then I don't have a lot of things I have to scratch out. I have been color coordinating things over the summer for like all of my Becca's Music Room stuff will be blue, and all the YouTube stuff will be like pink and different things like that. All the personal stuff will be purple, and that kind of helps me figure out like when I need to do those things. I don't know if I'm going to continue that now that we're back in school, because I did a lot over the summer because I would have long lists. But now that I'm back in school, I don't have as long of lists. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not sure how I'm going to want it. But yeah, it just depends. So this is my strategy. If I'm not talking, it takes hardly any time. I usually do it sitting in front of the TV. Usually do it on Sundays, watching TV on the couch. But it really doesn't take a long time, especially if you already have all of this stuff ready to go. Then you can just go through and you can, you know, find things quickly and do things quickly. And it shouldn't be a big, huge thing if you know, went about the whole thing correctly. So that is my story about planning. Thanks for planning with me. I'm going to get to work checking off some of these boxes that I just made. I'm gonna drink this iced coffee. And it's almost time for dinner. So let's get to that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.